the spirit of getting all my tools ready before we start the job, I ordered a GreaseTek grease gun based on its average rating on Amazon. I think that needs to go there. So I'm going to grab the instructions here. So I'm sure fairly straightforward. Just get this Xterra fitting. Here's the Xterra tip. Just sort of put it on here. Yeah, I wanted to get the cheapest, best grease gun that I could find. I mean, that just seems to be good common sense. So this is what I found. It had a lot of really great ratings, so I'm hoping that hoping this baby does the job. That's really the long and short of the whole thing. Probably gonna have to grab a wrench to tighten this sucker down a little bit, just a little bit more. Okay, so the instructions do say to use a wrench, and it appears to me that this is just slightly smaller than a 1/2 inch. So what would that be in metric? Millimeter. This is a 12 millimeter. It says tighten it, but do not over tighten it. So I'm just going to give it a couple of. That just fell on the floor. Clean up your area when you're not using tools. Put them away. He said to himself. So 12 millimeter. So we're tightening this, but not too tight. I'm just going to give it. That's probably good enough. I'm going to have it pointing downward like this so I can secure it later on to something else. Alright, it's got instructions here for loading the grease. It says unscrew the barrel. Like this. So it's got two different ways you can load the grease in. You can either put a grease cartridge in here, or you can use this to put it into a bucket of grease and pull the plunger, and that sucks the grease in. So I got my Valvoline Synthetic grease. This got a high rating on Amazon. Anyways, I'm going to read this and then I'm going to get back to you on how to do it. Alright, it seems pretty straightforward on how to load this thing. So it says basically I got this thing here, and I need to pull that back. Take the bottom off of this, and I should see some grease down there. There's the grease right there. How about that? And you just stick this bad boy down in here, like this. So I pulled this lever, then I stick the cartridge in. Don't go any further. Okay, like that. Okay, now I pull this tab, and there's my grease. Put this over here like that. Now I put the top back on. Top this here. Okay. Alright, now I'm going to pull the trigger, but I'm also going to push this little. This is the air release valve. It said the reason that this may not flow well is because there may be grease, or maybe air in the inside of this thing. So let's see what happens. We'll give it a couple of pushes. Release some of the thing. Oh, I forgot. Now I got to push this thing on the bottom here. Push this. Maybe pull it. There it goes. Of course, I have a little towel here. Oh! Yep, there's grease. So I got grease sort of squirted out here, you can see. I'll give it another squirt real quick so you can see it. There it is. Grease is coming out. Well, that's good. That's what we want, right? So purge the air and squeeze the trigger, and there you go. Pretty simple.